Today's World Cup draw forecast.
Oh, yes.
They're doing it inside, though, so they're going to be
Very
good.
smart. Very smart. Yeah, I was going to say outside.
A little ice cubes as to
Only
what
eyes visible today.
Right.
Yes, everyone bundle up outside, of course. And we see up in the sky a few patchy clouds, but it's not keeping those temperatures up as it sometimes can. We're at 21 right now at Central Park. Hitting up Lake Carmel, 8. Chester, 7 degrees right now. Armonk at 15 degrees. Seeing right now from Passaic at 20. Wayne 16 degrees, Ozone Park at 22, Great Neck at 19. Those are the actual temperatures because wind's not as much of a factor as it was yesterday, right? So we'll see actually easing winds through the rest of the morning and into the afternoon. Plenty cold all on its own though. Sun and clouds by 11 a.m., 26 degrees. We'll see about 30 degrees into the early afternoon and then temperatures kind of flatten out here, steady, nearly steady heading into the overnight near freezing, and you do see a chance for a few flurries to pop through. So we'll talk more about that coming up in a bit, but at 6:01. Getting out the door with the rest of humanity right now. Tell what's going on.
Yeah, so well, some of humanity will be sitting for quite some time here on the LIE. All lanes are shut down for a crash on the westbound side over by exit 25. That's for Utopia Parkway. Delays have already trickled all the way back into Nassau County. Stick to the Grand Central Parkway instead. A little further north, Cross Bronx Expressway eastbound by exit 2B. We've got a crash here that blocks a lane, and delays head back to the George Washington Bridge. Michael, back to you.
All right, Adele, thanks so much. Now the growing three of those soccer fans are going to bundle up.
Oh,
Get your supporter scarf.
Definitely need to bundle up for sure. That's a good rule of thumb. We have fair skies out there right now, but it is freezing all day, literally. And then it's a little better Saturday and into Sunday as temperatures recoup a little bit, but it's back to bitter next week. We'll take a look at how cold we get into next week and how many times we do that coming up in the 10-day.
Thanks so much. Also ahead again.
Heading into the Bronx, still dealing with this full closure here on Bruckner Boulevard, eastbound side over by the Bronx River Parkway. Coming up in a few minutes, we are working on getting a closer look onto that for you. Let's take a live look outside right now, though, onto the inbound approach to the Lincoln Tunnel. Darlene, Michael, still moving along just fine.
Thank you.
Some fans are even going to brave the cold and watch it right here in New York City. Good morning, everybody. 6:30 on this Friday, December 5th. I'm Michael Gargiulo.
I'm Darlene Rodriguez. Adelle Caballero's tracking commuter alerts right now. Storm Team 4's Maria LaRosa is here with the forecast. Good morning.
Good morning. It's crisp out there. That's one way to put it. But fair skies, and we'll get a little bit of that sunshine early on, and you can see a glimpse of that, at least the brightening skies. We look at the GW, which seems to be moving in some spots. We'll get to Adele in a second. But temperature-wise, yikes. We've got some cold ones out there. Poughkeepsie, 8 degrees. Actual air temperature, it's 1 degree shy of the record low so far this morning. We've got Chester at 6 degrees, some fresh snow cover adding to that low-level chill. West Orange at 19, that's what we find in Passaic. Forest Hills now at 22, and Central Park at 21 degrees. Not too much of a gusty wind that we have to contend with this morning, and in fact will ease even more as we get into the rest of the day, so that's a little bit of a positive spin on things too. By 10 o'clock, 25 degrees. More clouds heading into the afternoon with a system off to our south. Temperature-wise, we'll hit a high of 31 during the afternoon, and then temperatures sort of level off near freezing heading into the overnight. All right, 6:29, almost 6:30 on the nose. Adele, a rough go in a lot of places.
Yeah, definitely. And right now we are keeping a close eye on Bruckner Boulevard. We've got Chopper 4 giving us that bird's eye view. Thank you, Chop, here. Now, this is Bruckner Boulevard, so the service road to the expressway here. Eastbound side remains shut down. This is between the Hunts Point Drawbridge and the Bronx River Parkway. It's a crash involving a car right there. You can see how badly that crash was, or how bad it was, and it involves a tractor trailer as well. There is a fuel spill through the area, so it is going to take a while to clear out. We'll keep you posted on that, but for now, back to you, Darlene and Michael.
Thank you very much, Adele. 6.
Out of math, fourth period math, if I'm a student at school.
I think you should write a note. I think you got it.
I will write a note for the kids.
There we go. But if you're going to be in person, obviously, bundle up. And that's the case at the bus stop, too. This morning, temperatures are well below freezing. That's where we stay all day. And a few clouds. But we are not going to be as frigid into the weekend. Not the case early next week, though. So we're all over the place. I'll show you those numbers in the 10-day.
Thanks so much. And still ahead.
Still watching this serious crash here in the Bronx. Bruckner Boulevard remains shut down eastbound over by the Hunts Point Drawbridge. Coming up in a few minutes, we've got another crash to tell you about coming out of the Bronx. But let's leave you with a live look outside right now from Chopper 4 onto that closure on Bruckner Boulevard. You're watching Today in New York.
Dude, and we're really happy she got that screening. Hey, Maria, so it's a cold day out there, but look at that clear sky.
I know, isn't that
which
pretty?
is why it's so cold.
That is definitely helping it, for sure. Yeah, it's a beautiful view, as always, this time of day from EarthCam. You've got Central Park right there, but clear skies, some patchy clouds here and there, but otherwise, yeah, it's all about the cold. And it's really, really cold, so much so that we're threatening some record lows for the day. Not so much at Central Park. We're forecasting 19. We've been pretty close to that. We're at 21 right now, but the record for the day is 11. But you can see from LaGuardia, JFK, Newark, even Islip within a few degrees of those record lows. I think Bridgeport and Poughkeepsie right now really threatening that record. In fact, for Poughkeepsie, the record for the day is 7. We're sitting at 8 degrees, so we'll see if we can get that official dip to 7 in the next hour or two. Monticello, 0, that current temperature, 21 at Central Park, 22 in Islip. So the forecast for the next few days, we do see some recovery. So we kind of bottom out today, closer to 40 tomorrow and Sunday. We get another punch of cold Arctic air early in the week with another bounce up on Thursday, and you probably already know the cycle here. We're going to see another dip by the end of next week. All right, as far as precipitation goes, not too many concerns. We do have some snowfall here from Richmond, even DC could get some snowflakes. We're going to keep an eye on South Jersey. That may pick up a few snowflakes here with that system off to our south. Otherwise, some patchy clouds through the day. And yeah, again, maybe a few flurries heading into the overnight, at least our one model here kind of picking up on that. It wouldn't be too significant, but wouldn't be surprised to see that if you're up early tomorrow morning. Otherwise, we'll be watching a couple of these sort of weak systems, or at least without a lot of moisture with them. This next front that delivers that next punch of cold air, that's snowfall interior northeast and New England. Same for that next one. And then we will keep an eye on the midweek scenario here that next week that could bring us some rain or snow. So today is dry for the most part, 31 degrees, that early sunshine, more clouds later, and then 30 degrees overnight tonight, back closer to 40 heading into the rest of the weekend. But again, Tuesday and Wednesday, we see those temperatures bounce back up after some frigid starts as well, and that'll be the time to watch for maybe some rain or light snow. All right, 6:47 now. Adele, how's it looking out there?
Not great. We're dealing with quite a few things, actually. Big one right here, though, in the Bronx is the Bruckner Boulevard eastbound side remains shut down. This is between the Hunts Point Drawbridge and the Bronx River Parkway. We've got Chopper 4 giving us a closer look onto that. Now, this crash involved that car right there where you can see just how badly it's damaged, and 2 trucks. No word yet on when lanes will reopen, but we will keep you posted on that. On top of that, Cross Bronx Expressway eastbound by exit 2B, you've got an accident there blocking a lane. Delays are back to the George. Gowanus Expressway by exit 23 eastbound side, you've got a crash taking out the right lane with slowdowns back to the Verrazano Bridge. And we are actually also watching a crash. Looks like that camera went out on me. Grand Central Parkway eastbound by exit 11 with a couple lanes closed off there as well. Michael, back to you.
All right, Adele, thank you very much.
Morning, everybody. Thank you for streaming with us. It's Friday morning, December 5th. I'm Darlene Rodriguez.
I'm Michael Gargiulo. Adelle Caballero is tracking our roads and rails. Always busy on a Friday in the holidays, and Storm Team 4's LaRosa here. You've been trying to get us ready for this all week.
I have.
And we're still not ready.
It still feels so rude. It's so rude.
It really is.
Yeah, but we are bottoming them out at least for the next couple of days. So it is definitely cold. We've got some clouds, but that first snowpack also helping temperatures north and west stay a little extra cold. The snow to the south, for the most part, staying there. Just kind of want to show you this is the system that is sliding to our south. It may amount to a few snow flurries or light snow showers through South Jersey this morning. Otherwise, again, patchy clouds. What we don't have as part of the equation, really gusty winds like we had yesterday afternoon, and you've probably heard overnight. In fact, easing a bit heading into the afternoon. That'll go a long way to making it feel maybe a little less painful. With that said, we're below freezing pretty much all day, 27 degrees by noontime. More clouds heading into the afternoon. We're going to try and get to about 31 during the afternoon hours, and then as we get to midnight, closer to freezing with nearly steady temperatures overnight. And yes, a few flurries or light snow showers or rain showers by tomorrow morning. I'll have more on that coming up in a bit, but it has been such a tough commute. Adele, what's the latest?
Yes, very tough commute out there. Latest is we are still dealing with quite a few issues. And as a reminder, it is a gridlock alert day, so it's not going to be easy getting around. Right now, your 1-7 NR, B, D, and M trains expect to see delays and service changes. As a reminder, for Monday, F and M trains, you're going to be seeing some switching around there as well. With service, we will get to that a bit later. We have been keeping a close eye, though. Bruckner Boulevard eastbound still shut down by the Hunts Point Drawbridge for a series serious crash coming up in a few minutes. We're going to help you get around it. Darlene, Michael, back to you.
All right, thank you very much. Happening. All right, Gabby, thank you.
All right, let's check in with Maria. They're going to be doing this outside.
I know, and it's so cold. We're going to stay below freezing all day today with sun and clouds. But as you can see, we're inching back towards reasonable tomorrow and into Sunday, closer to 40 degrees. But we've got a couple more Arctic intrusions to track, so I'll talk about that coming up in the 10-day.
Maria, thank you. So ahead, what's ahead for?
Heading towards JFK Airport, give yourself some extra time. Van Wyck Expressway southbound side. Just before the airport, we've got a crash taking out a lane. Coming up in a few minutes, we've got subway service changes that could affect your Monday morning commute. Here's a live look outside right now, though, onto the inbound approach to the Lincoln Tunnel. You're watching Today in New York.
Going to check in on the weather with Maria on this very, very cold Friday.
And it's cold everywhere. I'm checking in on a shore point. Obviously very quiet this morning, Seaside Heights. But you can see the clouds off to the south. This may be a spot, especially across South Jersey, that could pick up a flake or two. And this is the reason why we have a system off to our south. Much more impactful snow potential here from Richmond, even D.C. seeing some snow showers right now. But we're right on that northern fringe, so we're even getting some of the high clouds. Is it going to amount to much? No, but wouldn't be surprised from Toms River, Atlantic City even, to maybe get some snowflakes to mix in during the midday. And even overnight, this one model here, one of our more robust models, showing what could be a little flare-up of some light snow showers early tomorrow morning, or maybe even a chilly rain shower here along Long Island heading into the afternoon tomorrow, but something to keep in mind. We'll be watching that closely. Otherwise, today's all about the cold, and for some of us, close to record low temperatures. 19 was the forecast for Central Park. Not sure we're going to get there, but the record, yeah, that's safe for today. But from LaGuardia, JFK, Newark, Islip, all pretty close. Bridgeport as well. Poughkeepsie, we have officially dipped to 7, so we are tying the record low for the day, so that's pretty cold. Otherwise, just count on it being chilly all day. One thing we have going for us, it's not really gusty like it was last night, so that's going to help a little bit, but 31 degrees by 6 p.m., that's chilly enough, and we're going to settle out close to freezing through the rest of the night with mostly cloudy skies. So that's our one Arctic front. By the time we get to Sunday, some snow showers off to the north and west, interior, northeast, New England, great for the ski resorts, plenty of chilly air to work with to make the snow. That's our next front by the time we get to Sunday and Monday, and then that next quick shot by the time we get to Thursday, we'll keep an eye on for that next precip chance. But yeah, freezing all day today, 31 for the high in the city, 20s where we stay north and west. 30 degrees overnight tonight, and yes, getting a little bit closer to 40 for tomorrow and Sunday before that next front. So Monday and Tuesday, not only cold during the day, but frigid to start off with. And again, midweek, some rain, snow chances. And then after that, it is back to bitter with highs in the 30s. All right, let's talk about those delays. Adele, what's the latest?
Yes, we've got a lot going on today. As a reminder, it is a gridlock alert day, so it's not going to be easy getting around. Days like this, you want to stick to your mass transit. That said, looking ahead to Monday's commute, starting on Monday, during the weekdays, not the weekends, but the weekdays, F and M trains will swap routes. F trains will stop at Queens Plaza, 23rd Street, Lexington Ave for 53rd Street and 5th Avenue, 53rd Street, with your M train stopping at 21st Street, Roosevelt Island, Lexington Avenue, as well as 57th Street. Heading out the door right now, keep in mind Bruckner Boulevard eastbound remains shut down between the Hunts Point Drawbridge and the Bronx River Parkway because of a serious crash. The expressway itself remains open, and alternate side parking rules in effect for today. Darlene, Michael, back to you.
Thank you, Adele.